Good afternoon and welcome back to Twin States Sports. I'm Zach Siminar. On Tuesday, 6 Mississippi State men's tennis players closed out qualifying at the ITA All-American Championships, with Giovanni Oradini being the big winner of the day. Oradini's success against ranked foes continued on Tuesday as the sophomore won 2 hard-fought 3-set matches to punch his ticket into the singles main draw. Oradini is now 6-0 against ranked opponents after his win over East Tennessee State's 113th ranked Robert Herrera. He then followed it up with a win over 91st ranked Miles Shallett of Michigan State. Bulldog junior Nicholas Braun also earned another victory on Tuesday, while State's Trevor Fauci saw his singles qualifying run end on Tuesday. In qualifying doubles action, Nuno Borges and Strahine Rakic dropped back and forth 3-setter. After back-to-back blowout losses to top 15 teams, Mississippi State's bye week couldn't come at a better time for both head coach Dan Mullen or his players. The off week for the Bulldogs coincides with the university's fall break, so Dan Mullen has given his players off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to give them an opportunity to return home to see family and friends. Mullen said he'd likely take advantage of the time away from his players as well, but when reflecting on the last 2 weeks, Mullen said even though they were non-competitive for the most part, it was a great learning experience.
Everything kind of, for a lot of the guys, is new. And so, winning and getting attention was new. Getting knocked down was new. Going and not doing the things you need to do at Auburn. They were very different games, but they learned that experience. Okay, how do we respond to that with a bye week? Okay, well, now we're into the bye week. How do we transition back to winning?
The Bulldogs will return to the field and hopefully return to the win column next weekend when they host BYU. Behind a nerve-wracking individual victory by freshman Julia Johnson, the Ole Miss women's golf team captured their very first tournament win under coaches Corey Henkes and Drew Belt this year. Johnson closed out Memphis sophomore Abby Herman in an intense 2-hole playoff to help secure a 7-stroke victory over the Memphis Tigers. The team victory for the Rebs is their first since winning at Samford in 2015. The Rebels built a 12-stroke lead heading into the final day before seeing it melt before their eyes after a school record performance by Memphis. Freshman Connor Beth Ball recovered from a over-par second round to finish the final round at 2 under for a 5th place overall finish, I should say. As for the win for Johnson, it was the 21st individual trophy in Ole Miss history. The Rebels will make their 3rd trip to South Carolina in a couple of weeks for the Palmetto Intercollegiate.